I'm not a huge fan of using the word healed when it comes to talking about processing trauma and a mental health journey. I feel like healed implies a final state. And once we begin the process of healing, it continues perpetually for the rest of our lives, usually. We cannot unsee what we have seen. Healing is integrating our experiences into our life story and accepting them. Trauma leaves permanent traces, and healing and proper mental health is more about resilience, integrating our experiences, and managing our inner state. I feel the same way when it comes to recovery and recovered when you're talking about substance use disorder. I am in recovery. I feel as if I say recovered, it's almost like a complacency that it can't happen to me again. I just don't like the terminology. I'm really big on wording. I don't say recovery to look at myself as a victim, more like as a reminder that there's always something to recover from in this world. I mean, once you've begun a healing journey, you kind of are in a process of recovery. We've been subjected to mind control programming that goes against the conscience since the day we were birthed into this world. And sometimes instead of the word healing, I like to think about, doing inner child work as damage repair or integrating your experiences, processing what happened, looking for the lesson, and deciding how I engage with that memory now. A shift in perspective can make something not seem as traumatic as it once was. We need functional mastery of our emotions, memory, and truth. We need to get to a place where we can feel anger and frustration or sadness in one part of the day, but it doesn't derail us for the rest of the day. The goal isn't to feel nothing ever again. It's to realize that feelings are information, and we can control how trauma affects our present choices so that we're not continuously dominated by trauma responses once we have the awareness of what they are. Doing emotional work builds emotional resilience. You gain the ability to respond rather than react, even in intense situations. Your emotions become tools for awareness instead of weapons to be used for manipulation. Emotions are information on the state of your inner world, and they shouldn't be condemned. They should be explored. Just a thought. Have a good day.